The National Breast Cancer Foundation says 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. For Nola Carroll, who is a medical assistant at Meritor's Monona clinic, when she got the diagnosis, she became the patient and joins me now. Your clinic does all of the breast cancer screenings.
Correct.
So tell me about your experience becoming a patient when you first learned about this.
It was kind of surreal, to be honest, because, you know, I've been there for so long and I've always been the person with the patient, and then I became the patient. And it was one of those, I just went in for my regular screening mammogram, and the technician said that they found a shadow, because I mean, I didn't have any pain, I didn't have a lump, it was just a routine mammogram. So she just kind of told me ahead of time, they're going to call you for a diagnostic. And I knew what all that meant, that a diagnostic mammogram and ultrasound if indicated, I knew all that. So then I just waited for that call, and then I went and got that. And then when I was done with the mammogram, the diagnostic mammogram and the ultrasound, they said the radiologist will be with you shortly, and that's when I knew,
What went through your head when they told you you have cancer?
It was, of course, you started like to tear up, and you just heard the cancer word. I was kind of expecting it because of my family history, but it was one of those, I didn't have any pain, I didn't have a lump, how can I have cancer kind of thing. So that's why it was kind of surreal that I didn't really realize that I had it until they said the word.
And you have 2 sisters, so to clarify on the family history.
I have 2 sisters who have been diagnosed with breast cancer, so I've been having screening mammograms for at that time like 15 years because of my family history. So I've been very diligent about getting my screening mammogram just because of that. And it's so important just because I guess I didn't realize you could still have breast cancer and not have pain or a lump.
Any symptoms, and how important to catch it early.
Right.
Because your treatment was
very minimal.
Yeah.
I just had 1 surgery and 5 radiation treatments, and I was done. So I was very grateful for that.
What do you want our viewers to know? People out there who haven't had this diagnosis yet.
I think a lot of people just think, I don't have any symptoms, I don't need a mammogram, I don't have time to get a mammogram. But take the time, get the mammogram, because since I did that, my treatment was so short. I mean, I had my surgery in April, and I was done with everything by the end of June. If I would have waited, who knows what would have happened and how many treatments I would have had in surgery. So it's just take time for yourself. It's quick and easy, and some people say it's painful. It is kind of painful, but in the long run, think about the consequence of maybe losing your breast. It's about perspective and preventive medicine.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. I was telling you, I have a family member and a friend, very different diagnoses, and having that stage 1 is so much better than stage 3 or 4.
It is. It is.
Thank you for sharing. Hopefully you heard Nola's story, and if you're sitting out there and you need to make your appointment, you know what to do.